Right, Scorpio, I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your love reading. This is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. I'm going to take a look at your recent, past, current energy and immediate influence, see what's happening over there. For further detail, you can also take a look at the reading that I did for you last week, which is your December reading. But welcome to my channel. I'm Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. And let's see what we've got for you for love. I hope that you're doing great. I said to myself, you know what? Why can I not do your reading first this week? And so yeah, I am doing it for you. You know, I mean, if not, why not? You guys support me so wonderfully, and I'm so appreciative of it. And I'd like to say thank you so very, very much from my heart. I'd like to say thank you so very, very much to you. For those of you that are supporting me, thank you. For those of you that are not yet subscribed, I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel, hitting that notification bell, leave me a comment, let me know what's going on. But without any further ado, let's get started with your reading, Scorpio. If you come across something that resonates with you, I want to encourage you to place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and say, yep, I claim that for myself. So recent past influence, we've got the 9 of disc, which is the 9 of pentacles, and it says gain. All right. So, you know, for me, this card, and this is, we're looking at your recent past influence, so everything from the past that is influencing the current, beautiful Scorpio. So it seems to me that there's a pattern here that have been developing with somebody over a period of time. It may have seemed like it wasn't going to work at a stage, or maybe you weren't sure. It could be the sort of thing that could really sort of like mess with a person's mind sometimes. Because I do see it sort of like going in all different directions. It seems like you are dealing here with a person, Scorpio, that in many ways could be reflecting your sort of energy, your way of operating when it comes to sort of like love and romance and commitment and giving your heart and opening your heart. Operating very much in the way that you are operating. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, you know, there is a sense here of almost like observing things from a distance, observing a person from afar, you know, so checking them out, sussing them out, you know, seeing how they handle certain things. But the same thing is happening vice versa. I feel that it's coming from both sides. You're dealing here with someone, Scorpio, that they want to settle down with you. And it may sometimes feel that maybe they sort of like evasive or things like that. But it's because they want to know that you are seriously in it to win it. You know, they want to know that you are on board with things. They want to know that it's almost that sort of thing, like if their life maybe falls apart and like everything in their life falls apart and nothing works out and all that sort of stuff, they want to know that at least you are going to stand by their side. They're not going to lose you as well. And so I feel you with someone that they're very cautious to commit, they're quite slow to commit. They may have liked you, I would almost say long before they realized they liked you. You know, so this is a more gentle sort of energy that you're dealing with. Possibly a follow water sign, because a lot of times they can operate like that, you know, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, even maybe like a Virgo, for example. You know, they could really be watching things from a distance. I know that to some degree Libra does that as well. We're going to clarify that. But I do see that everything, it's how do I say this? It's almost like the period of exploration has come to an end, and now we get into a space of implementing things where it's going to that next level. And for your current space, you've got the 5 of Swords defeat. So some of you might still be trying that last little bit of trying to, I wouldn't really say sabotage this connection, but, you know, maybe still sussing it out, being sure, is this what I want to do? And I feel that for some of you, my beautiful Scorpio, I see that what's happening over here is that you are in love with this person. You're smitten, you know, with this person. You're like, you know, I want to be with you. I want to build a life with you. And I feel that in your mind, there's still those thoughts of like, you know, we need to overcome that bridge. We need to overcome that bridge. We need to do this. We need to do that. But what I do see is that it's almost like you were really holding out on this person, holding back, you know, maybe didn't want them to know. This could be maybe like a friendship or a colleague, you know, maybe there was someone else involved. But it's very much sort of like at a point of no return, because they're really inside your heart. And we're going to clarify, but I don't pick it up as a bad person. But I can see that you might still be a little bit scared. Maybe you're dealing with someone and, people will say, listen, I'm going to be there for you forever. Don't you worry, Baba, I got your back, that type of thing. I'm your boo, you're my boo. But then a lot of times when push comes to shove, when, things take a bit of a turn in a different direction. And I can see that some of you have that concern, but I can also see that you have that sense of, I can trust this person. There's a knowing here that you can actually trust them, which is great. And potential outcome going forward, you've got the Knight of Swords. This is about missioning forward. It's about really going for what you want, going with your heart's desires. You know how you, Scorpio, how you can take a while, but when you know that you want to be with that person, you like go like a lightning bolt. And I see you going for them in that way. I see you really heading in that direction. I see you opening your heart. I see you making your intentions very clear. And I see you currently being in the process of that. You may have wanted to tell this person before how you feel, and you may have been just like a little bit on the fence about that. Maybe you felt that they were not not ready for love, but not ready specifically for your kind of love. And maybe you're also dealing with someone that you wanted them to want you, to choose you, Some of you may feel that you, I feel that you've been sort of like keeping your ear to the ground when it comes to this person. But for some of you, you may have some burning questions. Now's the time to ask that question, If you want to stalk them, just stalk them already. Obviously in positive ways, not in dark ways. But what I like is that there's a sense here of looking to really get to know this person, but not from a point of fear, not from a point of if I get to know this about them, will I find out that, how horrible will this be and that sort of thing, Let's clarify the 9 of Disdain, that recent past. Let's see what that is about. What is going on over here? There's a very strong commitment energy that's happening over here. Very strong commitment energy. So you got the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Hermit. It's like you needed to forgive them for something before you could fully open your heart. So there was a sense of forgiveness. There was a sense of living in the past. Maybe you didn't have it all together just yet. 5 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and the Hermit. Maybe it feels like maybe you needed to figure out things a little bit there. Could have been some health concerns, some bodily concerns. For some of you, I get like a skin condition, maybe like could have been happening over there. But there are some loose ends that you needed to tie up. There is some forgiveness that you needed to do from the past. It also feels to me that for some of you, it's almost like the person that you were dealing with, like you were almost kind of waiting on them. Like maybe they needed to release the tide, they needed to let someone go, they needed to make peace with that. Something was standing in between you and this connection. Something was blocking this connection. Some connection with someone, something was blocking this connection. And I feel that, you have dealt with this, they have dealt with this, so there was a lot of loose ends that needed to be dealt with. And I can see that you've done that. And the beautiful thing is, though, even though, you this person may have been on your mind quite a lot, you were on their mind as well, but I feel that they had some things they needed to take care of. It's almost like they were not ready for the intensity of your love quite yet, but on a subconscious level, on an energetic level, both of you have been building towards this connection all along, all right? And there has been thoughts of marriage that has been starting to come in here. So maybe you, maybe the other person, possibly both of you, you started to think that, I'm looking for someone to share my life with, to maybe settle down with. And when I say settle down, I'm talking about, until death do us part type of vibes. And I feel that you recognize that they are the person, or they recognize that you are the person. But, sorry, it did take a little while to really get used to that, to that feeling. And if you're feeling at this point where you are, if you're feeling ready for love, you're with someone, you prospectively can be with someone, or you're just open for love, if you're at this point where you feel that you are ready for love, my beautiful Scorpio, and I'm talking about that beautiful, that complementary love where you don't just have to go and do everything on your own. I'm not quite talking about anybody carrying each other. I'm talking about a very healthy situation. If you are ready for that, place your hand on your heart, nice deep breath, and claim that for yourself. Okay? Sorry. There may have been a Virgo involved here, or a very possibly critical analytical energy. Could have also been just from like an innocent bystander almost, so to speak, but somehow that situation needed to be dealt with. In your current space, the Five of Swords, the feet, you've got the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so this is a feeling that is being mirrored back to you. It's going both ways. You feel this way, they feel that way as well. And the two of you can definitely make this work there with the Queen of Cups, because I feel this is a very mature energy that is coming from both sides, you know. So it's a good thing sort of feeding each other. This is not codependent. It is not sort of like narcissistic. It's none of those sort of things. It's very healthy. It's very balanced. It's very divinely timed. It's very perfect. You know, maybe you're dealing with someone that they're still busy growing their business or blowing their career. So, you know, maybe they're an entrepreneur, maybe they're still studying or went back to school, building on some sort of dream over here. And I feel that you are doing the same thing as well. So you can actually be incredibly good for one another because you've got the best intentions against each, for each other. And there's not that unhealthy, almost gross sort of competition that can sometimes come into a connection. There's none of that. So steady wins the race. Steady definitely wins the race here. So you like them and they like you. Stay with that for a while. I wouldn't recommend rushing this connection. It's literally, if you rush it, you may crush it. This is a very, very beautiful connection. Take your time. You're dealing with someone who can take their time. You may just want to let them know that, you know, I do like you too, but I choose to take my time, or I need to take my time. There might be some unspoken things here, which can lead to a little bit of anxiety over here. But I can see that you can see your life with them. They can see their lives with you. So you are pretty much on the same page. It's just like, maybe you're not talking about it, or you're talking around it, type of thing. And then the Four of Cups. So either they're letting you know, or they let you know that, hey, listen, I like you, that sort of thing. And you may feel, I don't feel that you are opposed to it, but there is a sense of, you know, is this something that is fitting in my life right now? Do I want to take that risk, sort of thing? And only really you can answer that question. But I also want to encourage you to be very careful, Scorpio, of letting something beautiful pass you by maybe making another person believe that you're not that interested in them. Okay? What do we have for the energy going forward? Oh, so you're working it out, you're working it out. So you got the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. There is a little bit of a warning here about overcompensation. If I do remember correctly, Scorpio, I do think that this came out in your reading that I did for you last week as well, your December reading. So maybe have a look at it. But I see things coming together here. Love, marriage, contracts. So it seems like, and maybe this is what's causing a little bit of, the Seven of Pentacles situation here in your current space, that bit of a flippity-floppity vibe, you know. The thing is about love, about this type of connection, Scorpio, is that there are no guarantees from the start. You know, there are no guarantees. So this is a space where you will have to risk your heart to get the benefits. And I feel that what you give, it's very beautifully reciprocated as well. Just be careful there with Eight of Wands, Scorpio. Something that you can do sometimes is that it takes you a while to love, but when you love, it is so all-encompassing that you almost like lose yourself in that space. And I feel that you're dealing with someone that doesn't want you to lose yourself. And also be careful in this connection of almost like a competitive vibe starting to come out. You know, I'm more romantic than you type of thing. Make sure that what you do it from the heart, and be on the lookout for things like, you know, maybe not saying it, but like silent feuds of like, I did this and you didn't do that, and that sort of thing. This is a connection where it's important to speak about things. Okay, let's see what we've got in Oracle energy. If all of that resonates with you, I'd really, really appreciate it that you let me know about it. Like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. If any of you are interested in learning the tarot, check the links down below in the description. How beautiful is that? A new moon. And a new start is coming. A new start is coming for you, Scorpio. A new start, a new beginning. Something amazing, beautiful is coming your way. And so it is. So that's what I got for you. Namaste, love and light. I hope that you're doing amazing. I wish you all the best. Remember to check in daily for your daily messages as well. Subscribe for your weekly messages. And I will see you next time. Namaste, love and light. Bye.